Good morning. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. Sorry about that. Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and integrated energy therapy master instructor teacher. And here we are. And so just wanted to do a daily guidance this morning, really feeling like I needed to be here with all of you. Really sorry about missing Tarot Tuesday last night, but yeah, energetically, I was not there. And I'm still getting over what I'm getting over. Like, I don't want to like overextend myself. So, for those of you who've been sending me care packages, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who've been sending me energy and healing and love, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really do. So thank you. So we are here. I'm having my first cup of coffee with you. It is Wednesday. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. What else? What else? This Saturday, I will be at Crystal Clear Coaching in Auburn, New York. So there are still some spots available for a reading. They're full 30-minute readings. They are discounted with the summer sale. So they are $55 for the full 30 minutes. So I'm really looking forward to meeting everyone in person this Saturday. Oh, awesome, Alicia. Awesome. Great. Yay. Happy coffee. But I know that yesterday's energy was big because I was talked to a few people yesterday. Thank you for those of you who I spoke with yesterday because I'm going to be honest with you, it was a pajama day. And so you did speak to me in my pajamas. But, to be honest with you guys, I feel like sometimes my connection with spirit on those days when I'm just kind of chill, like it's even better. Like when you quiet your mind and you get into gratitude and you feel good. And whenever I'm having a day where I'm just coasting, right? I'm just eating what I need to eat, relaxing, taking care of business the way I need to, but on a very like low key, no stress kind of a vibe. I'm in that higher vibrational state, right? So it just feels like spirit is all around me. And so even though I don't look like I'm put together, like I feel like I'm in better connection, if that makes sense, right? Because when you get up and you get going, and you do your makeup and it's like, okay, it's go time. Like I gotta go out, I gotta go do my thing. And it really, um, you're thinking about all the things that you have to do or what you want to do, right? When you're having a chill day, you're letting it flow. You're letting what comes to you. And whether that's spiritually or materially or energetically, however. So sometimes, and I used to beat myself up for those kinds of days. I used to, really like at the end of the day or the next day, I'd be like, oh, I wasted a day. Oh, I didn't get anything accomplished. Oh, I'm so mad at myself, right? No, because what I was doing, and I didn't recognize it, was I was filling up my cup so that when I get back out there to then share what I have to share, like I'm in a better space. So for those of you that are really struggling still with putting your needs first and doing what you need to do for yourself and your energy and your physicality and your emotions and your mental health, right? No, like you have to give yourself the grace to do that. You have to give yourself the permission to take the time off, the permission to be quiet. And I don't think that in this society, I'm in America, right? Of the competition is still quite relevant. The patriarchy is still quite relevant. That those of us who are more sensitive, those of us who do need it gentler, right? We don't allow ourselves that gentleness. We don't allow ourselves that ability to take a day and just be in our pajamas and just cook good food. And I did that yesterday. And just be and like take the appointments as they came and relaxed and watched something last night just to honestly take my mind off of everything, right? And I didn't beat myself up about it this morning. It was like, okay, I had my day and I feel good and now I'm ready to get back to business. And so I think we have to give ourselves that permission, especially if you're someone that's still beating yourself up for not being productive, not striving and driving, not being in the hustle and bustle, right? Really important to give yourself that permission to take the time that you need. So good morning, Michelle. Good morning. All right. So what does Spirit want to bring forth for us today? If you didn't take a look at, oh, okay, I just got a whole packet. If you didn't take a look at the Lionsgate energy that I posted on YouTube, please do. The first 15 minutes of that video is like a general overall Lionsgate message, and then you can dive deep into the timestamps for rising, sun, and moon signs, and take a look at all three, and then take what resonates, what really kind of touches your heart or really makes you feel like, oh yeah, that's what I've been going through. So awesome, Michelle. Awesome. Yeah. All right. So yes. So yesterday and today, for some of you, it's been heartbreak has been coming up. The would have, could have, and should haves. You've been really dealing with old emotions of heartbreak and what didn't work out, why it didn't work out, all the things, right? And I feel like whatever the heartbreak is, whatever the piercing of your heart was, whether it was a friend, a family member, a career, a romantic partner, right? It is time. It is time to allow yourself to move on. It is time to say, I'm putting that behind me. And I feel like in this Lionsgate energy, it's like for the final time. It's like now that it comes up, it doesn't trigger you. Now that it comes up, you don't really care. Now that it comes up, it's like, oh, it almost feels like it was another person, right? It almost feels like you were another person making those choices and decisions. And so I feel like for those of you that resonate with this heartbreak, it's like, because I'm done with it and I'm putting it behind me and I'm ready to move on because I'm coming into my power. I'm ready to take on the world. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to have what I want. And there's no going back. So if you've got someone showing up in this energy from the past, you're not that person. You are now the King of Swords. You are now fully in command of your presence, of your thoughts, of the wouldas, couldas, and shouldas, all of that. And so now it's like, keep moving forward. Because if you go back, for those of you who are like, but, been there, I know, be very careful because it won't go well. So for those of you who are like, but today, I think the message really is take stock of what they're bringing to you. Take stock of what they're saying. Is it what they've said before? Is it same old vibe, right? They haven't really changed. They're just trying to convince you they have, right? So in this energy, because this energy is so big, it may actually really trigger those lower vibrational people into feeling like they've got an urgent need to get you back, an urgent need to make things the way it was, right? Because they don't understand this energy of moving away. They don't understand that in this Lionsgate energy, you're now coming into this alignment of what is for you, and they feel being left behind. They feel your energy really disconnecting. And so for those of you who maybe aren't quite beyond or ready to completely disconnect, just know that if you do step back into it, it's just going to be a lesson, unfortunately, that this person coming back has nothing new to say. It is time to go forward and leave them behind. That this person, situation, person, love interest, boss, mentor, whatever it is, right? Family member. For some of you, you've had very narcissistic family members. And again, they're feeling this energy. And I feel like there's a card back here. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I guess that card needed to come back out because that's what these people are bringing you, right? They're just bringing you more of the heartbreak. They're bringing you more of the possibility of a tower moment. And so however this is resonating for you, whatever this person or people or situation is that brought you the heartbreak, that brought you the devastation, that brought you the despair, just know that they're coming back and trying to attach to you because they feel that you are clearly moving away from and moving on from, even if it's not physically, even if it's just energetically, you're just pulling your energy back and going, no, I'm not giving you the money. I'm not helping you. I'm not being beneficial. I'm not making that right. I'm not giving to you in a way that's going to make your life better, right? And I'm now putting my wants and needs behind again. I'm done with that. I'm not putting myself behind again. I'm not uh, making my life harder so your life can be better, because that's the old program. That's the old way that I was operating, and I'm not there anymore. So, for those of you who are ready, there it is. This is the outcome today. If you make the choice and decision to stand in your power, be that King of Swords, so that you can now have this new paradigm, this new story, this new way of thinking. Remember, thoughts create your reality through your emotions. Thoughts make you feel a type of way. So if you're thinking woulda, coulda, shoulda, then you're feeling bad. You're feeling, oh my God, I missed an opportunity. Oh my God, I didn't do this. Oh my God, how can I make that better? But if you're feeling like I'm done, I'm over it, I'm projecting into the future, I'm thinking about what I want, my goals, where I'm going. Now I feel good. Now I feel empowered. Now I feel happy, right? I feel I'm ready to go. And now that feeling and that thought is going to create the manifestation, the right synchronicity, the right people showing up, the right opportunity, the right resource, right? And I feel like today that's for some of you, you're struggling. And again, this may be today, yesterday, today, tomorrow, right? But however this is resonating for you, this is about you really thinking about what are the old programs? What's the old thought pattern? Maybe it's unworthiness. Maybe it's I don't deserve. Maybe you've had some really great things show up and you're like, oh, but I don't deserve. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. Imposter syndrome, whatever it is, right? So this is where you really got to sit down with yourself and say, how am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh, wait a minute. That's from the past. That's what I used to think. I haven't been thinking that for a long time, but I'm being brought back to that. And if I get back into that, it's not going to go well. If I get back into the I don't deserve, I don't have enough, I'm not good enough, right? It's going to bring you another lesson. So for some of you, you've been in this loop or pattern, right, of being brought to lesson after lesson after lesson. And I feel like in this Lionsgate energy, it's time to get out of that pattern. It's time to say, no, I do deserve. No, I am good enough. No, I am ready to move forward, empowered in the way that I want to go. And that's what this energy is bringing you, is this Ace of Swords soaring into the new, feeling empowered, having the inspiration, going towards the goals, leaving behind anything that doesn't serve you. Yeah, big message today, big on a Wednesday. But I think that for some of you, it came through because you have been doing that. Is going in the right direction the right way to go? Is doing something absolutely new and terrifying the right way to go? And Spirit's like, yes, yes, it is. Because what you've been doing and the cycle that you've been perpetuating of doing the same thing and expecting a different result and not getting a different result is not going to work. Hasn't worked, isn't going to work. It's time to go forward into the new. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. Ask them if you give them the tools, spiritual guidance, would they use them to help themselves? Yeah. Are you ready to use the tools? All right. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Oh, right there. Yeah, I really want to go back to Angel Guidance by Kyle Gray. I haven't used this deck in a while, and if you have been following me for a minute, you know pretty much for the past year, I've been doing the reading and then getting the advice with this deck. So today I feel like we're kind of being also brought back into familiar ground, right? And I feel like for some of you, that's what you're looking for. Like things have been so hard and so difficult because you've been being pulled away from familiar ground, right? And your ego, that ego monkey mind, right? It's been holding on really, really hard because you've been trying to make big, big changes. And that ego is that old programming that's like, no, don't go in that new direction. Don't do that new thing because it's so different that it's uncomfortable with for your ego, right? Your fight or flight. And it's trying to hold you into that old pattern by any means necessary. So that's why I feel like today, for some of you, you really are finally detaching from that ego and going, you know what? I'm feeling the fear. It's got me in its grips, but man, I can't go back. I got to walk through it. I feel it. I'm acknowledging that it's here, but I got to keep going forward. And that's what I feel like today is so important for you to do. Just lean into that fear and go, that's the old programming. And that's my ego trying not to let go, but I got to let go because I'm that which is behind my ego. I'm the voice behind my ego going, there's something better. We know it. We know there's something better. Let's go. Let's go to the something better. All right. Yeah, I just if you stay in the old programming, I feel like you'll just get another lesson. It'll be a tower moment, and you'll get back into seeing, feeling, and hearing, and knowing why it didn't work out again. And is this what you need? One more go around of the lesson. And for some of us, it takes more than once or twice, 3 times, 6 times before we get it, right? Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, I felt, when spirit says get going, get in the shower, let's go. We got a message. I know spirit is coming through me today. I know this is spirit driving this message because I couldn't do anything else this morning except to get ready to sit down with all of you. And so whoever hears this message is for you in some way, right? Yeah. Because yes, it is go time. It is time to go. It is time to go in the new direction. It's time to have what you want. So for those of you who are asking, do I move through the fear? Do I keep moving forward? Do I go in the new direction? Absolutely yes. Because that's where the protection is. That's where the inspiration is. That's where the resource is. For some of you, you've been wanting abundance. You've been wanting, relationship abundance. You've been wanting financial abundance. You've been wanting just more in your life, more good stuff, right? And the only way to get that is to go in the new direction, because anything that's the old direction, that's the past, is not going to bring you anything new. And so I feel like this is why it's time to just lean into the fear and keep moving through it. It's there, it doesn't feel good, but the abundance and the prosperity and the relationship and the resource, it's all in front of you. And so anything that's coming up today that feels like the past, those old thought patterns, clear, cancel, release it. Don't hold on to the energy of it. Lean into the fear. And when the thought comes up, you're not good enough. Who are you? Clear, cancel, release that thought. When it comes up that, it's not going to work out for you anyway, right? Clear, cancel, release that thought. Whatever the victimization is, whatever the powerless is, whatever the imposter syndrome is, whatever the unworthiness is, clear, cancel, release any of those thoughts, because it is time for you to go forward. And it is time for you to utilize forgiveness and understanding that whoever did you dirty, that was their thing. That wasn't you. That wasn't your fault. That was them not having the fortitude or the courage to trust whatever the situation had been. Trust that you were going to move forward together. Trust that you were going to have the resources you needed together. Trust that things were going to work out okay, or even better than okay, right? So forgive the other person, the situation, or yourself, and have the understanding and the compassion for whatever that was that didn't work out. And for some of you, it didn't work out because it couldn't work out, right? I actually saw a meme yesterday. It was a guy talking, and he was like, thank you. Thank you for letting me go, because I would have stayed anyway. And I was like, oh, wow. I absolutely resonated with that in more than one of my situations where I got kicked out, right? I got kicked out of the situation. I got dumped on my butt, right? It was energetic. It was relationship. It was spiritual. It was physical. Because I would have stayed, but it wasn't my road. It wasn't my path. And so now I forgive that person for dumping me on my head, right? I forgive that person for pushing me out because they knew that I was going to hold on no matter what. And it was just going to be worse and worse and worse and worse for both of us, right? So it is now time for you to come into harmony and resolution. And you can only do that through a new relationship, a new situation, a new person, a new resource, a new abundance, a new career, whatever it is, whatever, however this resonates for you. But this is what the Lionsgate energy, that now that we're coming, into the shadow of it, it's bringing you harmony and resolution in some way. And again, it may not feel good, right? It may not be what you wanted because you thought that was your person, or that was your situation, or that family member was going to change. They were going to step up to the plate. They were going to be there for you, right? So yeah, so today, maybe do a little reflection. Do a little reflection. So I'm going to pull some of these tea leaf cards just to see how this might resonate for some of you, what area of your life it might resonate in. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring through. Because for some of you, you might be watching this and going, well, I don't really know how this pertains to me. So maybe these tea leaf cards will help you to know what Spirit is kind of bringing to you that maybe you're not aware of at the moment, or haven't wanted to be aware of, because sometimes we do that as humans, right? We're like, we don't want to see that, so we just push it down. So the bag, yeah. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So yes, for some of you, this is definitely coming in career, where the only way that you're going to get that raise is by going to a different company or having that difficult conversation with your supervisor, right? So I feel like this is definitely, whatever the comfort zone is at work, this is what, Spirit's bringing you to. And through that, through feeling that fear in your belly, feeling that uncomfortableness of having a conversation maybe you've never had before, maybe you've never negotiated your salary before, right? Or maybe you've never said, I don't agree with that box being checked on my when they review you, your yearly review or annual review or quarterly review, right? So for some of you, this is how you're going to get to the abundance, right? By having that harder conversation, or bringing up the thing that you've always kind of let slide under the radar. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah. So for some of you, increasing your efforts might be networking, right? It might be reaching out to someone who's maybe done what you want to do, or partnering with someone who maybe has, some of the knowledge or some of the customer base or whatever it is that, you've been really struggling with. But yeah, getting into networking, collaborations, partnerships, really, really beneficial. Going it alone. When we get together, we amplify each other's energies, right? So whether it's meditation and you're amplifying your energy into Spirit, or whether it's collaborating on a project and amplifying the energy of the project, right? When you're in collaboration and you're coordinating your efforts, and the energy is swirling, right? It's creating that momentum of things really taking off. So if you're someone that's like, I've been spinning my wheels by myself, I can't get this going, right? Get in partnership, network. And the bow, you are highly thought of. Yeah. So for some of you who are like, you don't know you're being seen. You are being seen. You are being highly thought of. For those of you who feel like you have been playing in the shadows, or things haven't been going the way that, because you haven't had the likes, or you haven't had the reach outs, or you haven't had the, people coming to you, right? That you are highly thought of. Like, they do see you, but it could be that because you are tucking your energy in, they don't feel able to reach out to you. And so opening your energy up will absolutely help you to bring to you, right, those networking opportunities, those new romantic partners. I mean, if you're someone that really got, again, taken out at the knees and you've just been like, whew, not going there again, you've had that kind of energy around you of, nope, not doing that. And so you haven't been brought the opportunities, or you've seen the opportunities and you've walked away from them. So, all right. Yeah, there it is. Open it up. Open it up, because your opportunity and your windfall it's trying to come. It's trying to come in. But if you're blocking it because, again, you don't think you're good enough, you think it never happens for you, who are you? Yeah, let go. Clear, cancel, release those thoughts, because it's time for it to come in. Absolutely time for it to come in. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Yeah. So for some of you, you use money as a coping mechanism. And so for some of you, it is about pulling back the purse strings, about not buying that thing to make yourself feel better, to get that cortisol spike, right? But really putting the credit card away and getting into meditation, getting into grounding, really getting into connection with your higher self, because that's where the real cortisol spike happens, right? That's where the real magic happens. When you're in connection with your higher self and you're trusting and acting on the inspiration that they're bringing you, then you don't need that temporary fix with the credit card, right? So, yeah, big message today. Every once in a while, Spirit's like, sit down. So we got to talk. Sit down. And I feel like today we had to talk. Today we had to talk. So thank you for the hearts. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. Also, all of the hearts really do help with the algorithm. So please heart. I am going to shamelessly ask for that. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and like and comment. My YouTube channel is really starting to get some traction. I've been doing some real SEO learning. Yeah, really trying to get us out there, and I'm taking you with me. So be prepared. And also this Friday night, I am rescheduling the so I'm going to reschedule two things. So tonight, I actually should be doing the coaching call. So I'm not going to do the coaching call tonight. I'm going to do the coaching call next Wednesday. I'm going to do the August monthly meditation this Friday night. So today I'm going to sit down and do what I promised to do a month ago, and I apologize in my community. I'm going to sit down and really put all the dates coming, hopefully for the rest of the year, for the coaching call, the monthly meditation, and then the meetup. So you guys can start planning to be there on and we'll get back into our regular basis. First Friday, first Wednesday, and then third Wednesday of the month, we get together for our 3 meetings that are in my Living in Love community. So if you're part of my community, I completely apologize. Really kind of gotten off of the we were really gaining momentum. And I want to get back to that, where we were all knowing when the meetings were, we were all showing up together, because we've got a great group. And I just want to continue to build that group, but also support those who are there, because I love you, each and every one of you. I really, really do. So this Friday night, we're going to do the monthly meditation for August. If you want to be a part of that community, just go to my website and join. It's $33.33 a month, where we do 3 meetings, and then you get all of the support in the it's called a challenge, but it's my group. And then there's the group where we get to talk to each other. We get to interact with each other. So yeah, a lot of good things going on, a lot of good things coming up. We're going to get there. Right now I'm working on getting healthy, because I'm headed to Canada in less than 10 days, about 8 days now, I think. I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait. I have everything I need. I just need to start like packing and organizing, and then getting, my house ready. I don't know. I do things before I leave, right? I want everything like ready when I get back. So I don't know. So ladies, I'm coming. I can't wait. Tickets bought. I got the passport holder in the mail. I got some new kicks. because I needed some. So we got some, I got everything. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm just, so I got to get it all together. So I'm on my way to Canada doing IET. Really, really, really looking forward to it. And then in-person IET back here in September in Auburn at Crystal Clear Coaching, where I will be this Saturday from 11 to 5 for half-hour full readings, whether it's mediumship, oracle cards, you want validation on what you're receiving, you just need someone to support you on your journey, whatever it is. It's a full 30 minutes at the discounted rate of $55. So really, really looking forward to Saturday. Spots are already taken. So if you're thinking you want to be there, you can either grab the ticket on my website in the event section, or you can go or call Crystal Clear Coaching and get yourself on the list. So yes, kicks or shoes. I got some Skechers that look like Keds. And they're really, really cool because, I'm old and I need the support. I need the support. So, yeah. So yes. It's a very old term, Cynthia, very old term or new term. I don't know, but yes, there it is. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. If you're still here listening to me be silly, thank you. And sending you so much love and so many blessings. And we'll talk soon. Bye, guys. Bye.